Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing absolutely fine. Recently, CIC announced a special immigration pathway program announcing 90,000 permanent residency for Canada, in which there are 40,000 for international graduate stream and rest 50,000 divided for healthcare and temporary workers. In this video, I'll be covering the international graduate stream part, and in the coming few days, I'll try to cover for the healthcare and temporary workers as well. I was getting a lot of questions about what are the eligibility requirements for the international graduate stream. So I thought let's make a video and let's clear it up for you in very simple points. What are the eligibility criteria for the international graduate stream? And there are 40,000 permanent residency applications that the CIC will accept and will process. So this is a golden opportunity for the international students in Canada at the moment to go and apply. So let's see on the CIC website itself, and I'll walk you through the points quickly and concisely so that you know if you can apply or not, and if you can, how do you go about it. So let's start. So this is the link for the CIC website. I'm using the official link of the CIC, and this is for post-secondary institution program, that's international graduate stream. So this is like their quota for 2021. It's like 401,000 international permanent residency that they want to issue this year in 2021. So first thing is they have divided the education into two parts. This is the most tricky part, and that's where most of the folks are having their questions. So I will try to clear that part first of all. So first thing, the foreign national must have completed prior to the date on which the application for permanent residency is received, and no earlier than January 2017, a program of study at one of the following designated learning institutions in Canada. So the first thing is you have to complete your degree or diploma after January 2017. You should not have completed your education before this date. So anything after January 2017. So the two parts in which it has been divided is have been granted one of the credentials following the completion of the program study from an eligible institution. That can be a degree, that can be associate, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, which must be a degree issued on completion of a program for at least 8 months in duration. So if your degree is 8 months in duration, then a degree diploma certificate issued on completion of program leading to an occupation and skill trade. Okay, so this is the first part. If your degree, which can be a bachelor's, master's or doctorate, if it is 8 months in length, then it should lead to an occupation in skilled trade listed in the Annexure A. So if you have done any 8 months or a 1 year of program in Canada, then you should be doing job, full-time, part-time, they haven't mentioned that, but your occupation should be in Annexure A. Now, the next question arises is which of the jobs come under Annexure A? That is also given by IRCC. So on the same page, we have all the jobs listed, Annexure A eligible skilled trades. So I'll post the link in the video description. You can take a look if your job comes under Annexure A or not. So we have a lot of them: contractors, welders, electricians, roofers, right? So you can take a look at all these jobs and see if you are eligible for it or not. So this is the first criteria. You have done 1 year of program or 8 months of program in Canada, and your occupation should be in skilled trade, and which is listed in the Annexure A, or one or more diploma certificate where the following conditions are met. For diploma certification attestations, each of the program study must be at least 8 months in duration, and the combined length of the credential must be equal to 2-year credentials in duration. So first thing is clear. If your program length is 1 year or 8 months in total, you should have your occupation in skilled trade in Annexure A. Second is, if you have a program length of 2 years, then no need of Annexure A. Doesn't matter in which NOC you are doing your job in. knock A, B, C, does not matter at all. And whatever knock it is, you are eligible for this program. So these are the two main parts of eligibility of studies. A skill trade, 8 months of program with then your occupation should be skill trade. Another is 2 years length of the program. That's it, as simple as that. For the greater clarity, each combined credential must meet the eligible program requirements as defined and including the completion no earlier than January 2017. So to make it clear, if your program length is 2 years, there might be few students who might have done 2 programs whose length is 1 year each. So you have done a 1 year program, and after that 1 year program, then you enrolled in another 1 year program, combining it up to 2 years. You are eligible for it. But one thing you have to note is your first program should also complete after January 2017. That means that if you have completed your first 1 year program in December 2016 and you started your second program after January 2017, you are not eligible for that. So both of your programs should end after January 2017. That's the point I wanted to highlight. So this is the eligibility for the education. The other is the authorized pursuant to the act and regulations throughout. So you should have a valid study visa. That is absolutely fine. Another very important point I wanted to mention is be employed in Canada with a valid work permit or authorization to work permit at the time of application for permanent residence. What does that mean? That means that at the time of applying for this program, you should be working. They haven't mentioned you should be working part-time or you should be working full-time, but you should be working, you should be employed on a valid work permit. Even if you have applied for a work permit, that is fine, because they have mentioned that authorization to work. That means that even if you are on an implied status, you are eligible for this program. So if you have completed your program, if you are working at the moment, if you don't have a work permit, apply for it, because then you will be eligible for this program. So that's the requirement. And going on to the Ielts score. So in this point, they have said that have attained a level of proficiency of at least benchmark 5 in either language for each of the 4 language skill areas. So your Ielts, you should have a CLB 5 in total to be eligible, and the score should be 2 years old, less than 2 years old. You should reside in Canada with valid temporary resident status or be eligible to restore the status and be physically present in Canada at the time of application. This is again very important. Whenever you are applying for this program, you should be physically present in Canada. For example, if any student is presently in India for vacation and the flights are already banned, no flights can come to Canada at the moment, that student is not allowed, that person is not allowed to apply for this program at this point of time. The person should be in Canada when the application for permanent residency is received and also when the application is approved. So this program is mainly for the people who are in Canada. So even if you are in India for your vacation for a month or 2, you cannot apply for this program. You have to be physically present in Canada in order to be eligible to apply for this program. Then another next point is intend to reside in province or territory other than Quebec. So your intention should be to reside outside the Quebec once you obtain your permanent residency. So that means that even if you have done your studies in Quebec, even if you are working in Quebec, you can apply for this program. But you should have a settlement plan out for any province outside the Quebec, and you have to explain it to the immigration officer that my intention is to reside outside the Quebec after I get my permanent residency. You are eligible to apply for this program. The next is all the permanent residency forms which you will fill while submitting your application, and yeah, that's mostly it. That's the basic high-level requirements in order for you to apply for this program. I'll quickly go through the other requirements. So if you want to include your family members in the application, you can do as well. And family members we can count as your spouse, your common law partner, or your dependents. I'll quickly go through the intake cap. So the maximum 40,000 applications will be accepted for this processing. So as soon as this number is hit, the program will be closed for international graduate students. So get on the bus before it leaves. So I will suggest you to apply for this program as soon as possible so that you do not miss this golden chance. Applicable fees. So applicable fees is not given yet, but I think it will be somewhere in line with the express entry program fees, but that is yet to come, it seems. Start and end date. So this program is will be effect on May 6th and it will end on November 5th, or once the 40,000 applications have been received, whichever comes first. So this is very important. Don't wait till even May last or November 6th, because it's expected that this program may fill in a couple of hours or a couple of days. So have your documents ready. There are still few days before this program will go live. So have your documents ready and apply for it as soon as it opens so that you do not miss this opportunity. So that's about this program, and that's about the basic requirements that you should fulfill. So that's basically it about all the requirements for this international graduate stream pathway program that is introduced by CIC a couple of days back, going live on May 6th. If you have any other questions, do let me know in the comment section below. Follow me on Instagram. I generally give all the updates there, and if there are any new developments, I try to post it there, and you can DM me on Instagram as well. Till then, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you want any new video on some other topics. I'll try to cover that up as well. Till then, apply for this application. Wish you a good luck and see you next time. Have a very nice day. Bye now.